morning everyone, good afternoon, good evening, how you doing? It's Paul here from Unusual Things. Now today I'm in Brookwood Cemetery in Surrey and we've come to find the final resting place of Alfred Bestall. Now I'll tell you a little bit more about Alfred real soon, but he was the illustrator for Rupert Bear in the Daily Express newspaper for over 30 years, okay? So I'll tell you a little bit more about him real soon. Now don't forget, if you like the video today, please give it a thumbs up. If you've got any comments, did you used to read the Daily Express and Rupert Bear? Did you read Rupert Bear's travels or anything like that? Or just like his books? Me and my brother did. We had, I don't know if you remember it, back in the 70s, like these yellow Rupert Bear books. And there was a collection of about 30 of them, I think. And they had different colours on the side, but the books were yellow. Great books. So I don't know whether Alfred actually drew those ones, but he did for the Daily Express, and he introduced new characters and things like that. But I'll tell you a little bit more about him real soon. Now if you like today's video, of course, please give it a thumbs up. It helps other people be aware that the channel's liked, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. It costs you absolutely nothing, it's free. And yeah, hit that notification bell as well and you'll be notified when more new videos come out. So without further ado, let's get on with it, shall we? I should get out of I feel like a Bear Grylls today. I feel like I'm sort of like in the forest. I don't think I'd last as long as Bear Grylls though. I'll probably end up drinking something that I shouldn't be drinking. Well, Bear Grylls usually does as well, doesn't he, to be honest? And we'll carry on now and I'll tell you a little bit more about Alfred, Albert, however he was called. He liked to have the two different names, I believe, Bestall. So we'll do that now, shall we? Alfred Edmeades Fred Bestall, MBE, 14th of December 1892 to the 15th of January 1986. Wrote and illustrated Rupert Bear for the London Daily Express from 1935 to 1965. Bestall was born in Mandalay, Burma in 1892, where his parents were Methodist missionaries. He and his sister were sent back to England in 1897, and their parents joined them in 1910. As a schoolboy, he attended Rydal Mount School in Colwyn Bay from 1904 to 1911. He won a scholarship to the Birmingham Central School, later College of Art, and later attended the LCC Central School of Arts and Crafts in Camden. He served in World War I as an MT, motor transport driver in the British Army in Flanders, where he transported troops, ammunition and stores in a range of vehicles, including converted double-decker London B-type buses, often under enemy fire. Following the war, Bestall finished his studies at the Central School of Art and was hired to illustrate books by Enid Blyton. He also began doing paintings for the Amalgamated Press and did illustrations for Punch and Tatler, as well as for over 50 books. In 1935, Bestall was selected to take over the Daily Express Rupert Bear stories for Mary Tortow. Bestall said that he had known nothing of the subject, so I bought the Daily Express, looked at Mary's work, and drew these specimens, keeping to their simplicity of line. Bestall did not sign his Rupert strips for the first 12 years out of respect to Tortow. He had only 5 weeks to plan his first Rupert story and drawings. His first story was Rupert Algie and the Smugglers on the 28th of June 1935. Bestall improved the stories and plots of Rupert, but more importantly he crafted the most beautifully crafted illustrations in the Rupert annuals. Much of the landscape in Rupert is inspired by the Snowdonia landscape of North Wales, notably around Bedalgurt. The Daily Express children's editor had a single instruction for Bestall, which was no evil characters, fairies or magic. Tortow had used magic in her Rupert plots, with Rupert stories becoming more macabre after the death of her husband. During World War II, he served as an air raid warden in Surbiton, Surrey. His 1941 oil painting of air raid post M4 on Surbiton Hill under snow was exhibited at the Royal Academy, one of his proudest achievements. During the mid-1930s, Bestall courted Miss Beatrice Nicholson, a fellow member of his Methodist Church in Surbiton, painting her portrait, playing tennis and badminton with her, and attending dances, plays, films and concerts with her. But relations were severed for some years from June 1936 on a day marked simply with an X in his diary, presumably representing a rejected proposal of marriage. Until 1937, he had a severe speech impediment, a persistent stutter caused by a spinal injury at an early age in Burma, making him desperately shy and withdrawn. His parents would never tell him the cause of the accident, which he was too young to remember, but he believed it might have been from a fall from a pony. However, at the age of 45, I went to see a famous osteopath who told me to sit down. He then went behind me and gave me a fearful jerk. I felt something click, and after more than 40 years I was cured. He was appointed a member of the Order of the British Empire MBE 1985 birthday honours, but was unable to receive the award in person because he had bone cancer. On his 93rd birthday, Prince Charles sent him a telemessage which read, "I have heard that you were sadly unable to receive your MBE from the Queen recently. I wanted to send you my congratulations on your award and to wish you a very happy birthday with many happy returns." Bestall died on the 15th of January 1986, aged 93, at Werne Manor Nursing Home in Porthmadog, Wales. He is buried in plot 100, Brookwood Cemetery. So there you have all the information there about Alfred Bestall, and what a great career to have, you know. Wow, that sun is beautiful. It's early in the morning, it's about 7:45, something like that. Yeah, but what an amazing career to have. To be able to draw Rupert Bear for over 30 years and, you know, have that success of introducing new characters and being the go-to guy for Rupert's new stories. That must be great. It must be great to have those skills if you're an artist. I'm sure you appreciate that, you know that. And if you are an artist, you'd have seen that I've been to Tony Hart's final resting place as well before. Another great artist there. But anyway, I think I found it. Here we go, and as Brookwood Cemetery like to do, they give you a notable grave there, so you can, if you want to, click on that QR code. And it will tell you, obviously it's in, I don't know if you can do that via a screen, can you? There you go, I'll take that anyway, and you can have a look. Anyway, now, on the front part here, I believe, are his parents' information. So we've got in loving memory, Albert Henry Arthur Bestall, KH, or KIH. 4th March 1869, 7th December 1936, that looks like. Missionary for 30 years in Burma. And Rebecca, his wife, 17th June 1864 to 13th of October 1964. And then we come around the side here. And of Mary Agnes Bestall, 11th November 1895 to 16th of March 1972. And Alfred Edmeades, Bestall, MBE, 14th December 1892 to the 15th of January 1986, artist. Looks like some of this has come off, look. A quiet, something, a British genius. I can't quite work that out because someone's pulled the letters off. Fourier, is that? No. A quiet, something of British genius. I can't quite work that word out there because the letters have been pulled off. I'll be able to see it better when it's on the telly, but when you're up close here, honestly, it's really difficult to see. But there you go, that's the gentleman there, of course. So we have the final resting place of Alfred Bestall there. Rupert Bear illustrator for over 30 years. Wow, what can we say, you know. I've been to, if you haven't seen it before, been to the creator of Paddington Bear. Now, this gentleman was not the creator of Rupert Bear, but he was the illustrator for over 30 years, which is fantastic. You know, what an honour for him to have. So thank you very much. I remember being a paper boy and I used to read the Rupert Bear strips in the back of the Express back then. So yeah, thank you very much for that. Albert's much appreciated. Great stuff. Thank you. So there we have the final resting place there. Albert Bestall, sorry. What a talent, you know, to be able to do that for, just in general, to be able to do that. I can't draw a stick man if I'm honest. Honestly, you should see it. I'll make that look pregnant. Yeah, to be able to have that sort of talent and do that sort of work for that amount of time is fantastic, really. It's really great. Don't forget to leave your comments down below. If you're a massive Rupert the Bear fan and you know, read his little stories that he did in the Daily Express for that time, then leave your comments down below. And likewise, you know, if you like the video today, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. It's absolutely free, it's great. Okay, and I will see you all on the next one. Take it easy.